Now, welcome to another edition of News from Naboo with Thor's Lightning Takes. And let's get right to the news.
Today we're going to take a break from our lovely Andor discourse. Don't worry, we'll be back.
And in greater numbers?
Yes, because there's lots of stuff I always love to talk about.
I've already seen a scene with Cyril and
And
my
Dedra?
boy. Yeah,
Yeah, but that's for another time, perhaps.
it was
No,
brought a
don't,
tear to my eye. That's all I'll say. Go seek it out.
Okay, so we're going to talk about the new game coming, Star Wars Zero Company. This is one that they're going to have at a panel at Celebration, but we've gotten more information about it, and I think
Why
it
wait a
sounds
week?
really cool.
I love that they're giving us information about the thing they're going to show off next weekend, or this coming weekend,
Well, it's
actually.
because a lot of people were not going to be at the panels, obviously.
Well, sure.
So they're trying
But
to give us something, maybe?
I mean, I guess it's just, I find it ironic or funny that you're going to do it a week before, like
Mhm.
5 days before you're going to announce it officially. Anyway,
Whatever.
Yeah.
They're hyping themselves or something.
sure, I got no problem with that. It's just funny.
Okay, so this is an article coming from StarWars.com. Recruit an unconventional team of operatives and deploy them on missions unlike any other in the galaxy. So, Star Wars Zero Company, woo!
All right, sounds generic already.
It is a single player, which is sad because I like co-op. Even for turn-based, you can co-op. Don't let
Yeah.
them fool you. So it's single player, turn-based tactics game from Bit Reactor, working with Respawn Entertainment as well as Lucasfilm Games. They're going to be sharing, obviously, the full breakdown, probably a trailer, probably some gameplay at Star Wars Celebration. But they do have a lovely image of the new troop under your command.
I love that almost looks like Cassian Andor.
It does. That's like literally the first thing I thought. Looking at him, like, Cassian shouldn't be in this. This is during the Clone Wars.
Well, he was alive, but not
He
like,
wasn't this old.
no, he wasn't actually like doing stuff.
Yeah, so we've got a human that totally isn't Cassian. We have a clone trooper who's on this team. We have a Mandalorian. We have, of course, an astromech, because why not?
Because, yeah.
We have a Jedi who's working with Zero Company, and whatever their secret mission is. And we have some sort of other alien that's in a little spacesuit thingy. He's got a
Yeah.
sniper rifle.
Something, yeah. It's hard to tell. They almost look human as well.
Yeah, but that is the Zero Company. So it's a tactics game. I'm curious now, is it going to be like a big deployment-y type game? Because I thought it was going to be like troops versus troops, like one of those types of tactics
Yeah, I thought
games.
it was RTS at first, yeah.
Now I'm wondering if it's more like Final Fantasy Tactics, where you get characters, you can level them up, give them classes, because I'd be all over that.
Don't do that. Don't give me hope.
Because you'd be excited about it too.
Final Fantasy Tactics is some of the best ever.
Yes, absolutely.
I don't think that's what it's like, though. I'm not.
But I want that.
I do too, but I'm not up to date on what modern day tactics games are. But I've seen some people saying they want it to be like XCOM.
Oh, I've heard of that.
Yeah, I've heard of it, and then I watched some videos, and it kind of looks kind of like Final Fantasy Tactics ish, where you kind of move characters around the battlefield, almost like Baldur's Gate in a way, where it's a turn-based game. In that, probably not. I know there's somebody like going to be angry, like they're not the same, but you know what I'm saying.
Right. I do have some leaked images that I'm sure I'm sending to you to put up on the screen for everybody. It does kind of show, I mean, one of the characters is Bo-Katan.
Oh, just straight up Bo.
Straight up
I mean,
Bo-Katan.
she's around during this time.
She is.
Are we like with her or against her?
What do you think?
Probably with her. I mean, we did eventually. By we, I mean the Republic did eventually go to Mandalore.
There's other Mandalorians, there's droids, and it looks like you have some like that you can use to support. It looks like you do move them around the battlefield as single entities.
Single units?
You
Not,
should, entities.
I
So
prefer the term units.
I figured you would.
What does that even mean?
Either way, it looks interesting. I'm curious. I can't wait to see some actual gameplay that's going to come out, obviously, during Celebration.
Yeah.
We'll get to see how this works for sure. But yeah, I'm kind of there for it.
I'm hopeful. Yeah.
I like tactics games.
No, I do too.
So that's
yeah, like I
in
said,
my wheelhouse.
Final Fantasy
So.
Tactics. That game was a lot of hours of my life put into that game.
Yes, the in-game screenshots show an isometric tactical view featuring Mandalorians, a droid, stormtroopers. So
Stormtroopers?
probably actually not
Clone troopers?
stormtroopers, clones.
Is this
Other
like a time
troopers?
travel game where the Empire's coming back?
In a prisoner rescue mission with a hub area in the Kafrene mining colony.
Oh, that's from Rogue One.
Yes. So I'm very confused a little bit about the time why we're fighting clone troopers when...
I thought we were for
Same
the
team,
Republic.
man. Same team. Apparently not the same team in a weird way. I don't understand.
Secret mission.
Let's talk about something else then. Officially on Monday, tickets went on sale for Star Wars Episode 3, going to be in the theater.
We're going to see it. Yeah.
It's going to be in the theater for 1 week only. So get your tickets.
What's up with the voices today?
I don't know. Sorry, everybody. But yeah, the tickets, they're going to be out there.
Get your tickets.
Get your tickets. If you want to see this in the theater for its anniversary.
Or for the first time, maybe.
Some theaters are offering little promotion-y things, like a poster or a weird popcorn bucket. I saw Marcus showed an advanced possible merchandise, I guess they're doing, where you can get a Darth Vader cup you can drink out of. I don't know how I feel about sticking a straw in Darth Vader's skull. We also got a few new little pieces of information about Star Wars Master of Evil. It is indeed a Darth Vader novel. There's an image of the cover. I think it's glorious. Got my boy Vader right there on the front. Yep. Here he is. Looking cool.
What aspect of Vader are we covering here? Do we know?
Just
Darth
delving
Vader?
On in. Yeah.
All of it?
Glimpse beneath the helmet, you could say. But that's what it's going to do. It says, from comic runs to Star Wars Rebels, we've had a chance to see what Darth Vader was up to after the events of Star Wars Revenge of the Sith. But just how dark is Vader's pre-Star Wars A New Hope journey? The newly announced Masters of Evil by Adam Christopher, who also wrote Shadows of the Sith, chronicles Vader's haunting pursuit for the power to conquer death. So that's coming out November 11th. It's coming out for my birthday, clearly. Comes out like, what, 2 days after my birthday?
2 days after, yeah.
So clearly meant for me.
Taking the comics into account, because the comics have dealt with a post-Revenge of the Sith Vader quite a bit too.
They have. So I really do hope that they keep that in mind.
Yeah, they're pretty good.
Though I don't need to hear about his, like, adventures with Afro.
Oh, no, that's later.
Yeah, this is supposed to be up to, like, A New Hope, I think.
Yeah, that's more after A New Hope. He deals
Thank
with Dr.
goodness.
Afro.
Don't need that.
Yeah, well,
but at least because it's written by the guy who wrote Shadow of the Sith, he'll take Shadow of the Sith into account.
Well, I think you're getting confused.
Oh, I'm getting confused with the
Lords of
the Sith.
Yes, there's a lot of Siths and Lords and Masters around.
I know, I just reorganized your bookshelf to put it in chronological order. That was frustrating because after I finished, I was like, hey, where are all these books? You're like, oh, they're upstairs.
Yeah, I'm reading them,
all of them. Yeah, instead of me getting to put them on the bookshelf, now when you get them, I'm going to have to start over.
That's just a canon bookshelf, too.
It is a canon bookshelf. Because if it's not canon, it doesn't get to go by those.
No, it is segregated, I guess.
Though I really want to go through all of my encyclopedia-type books and kind of pick out information, because we've got, like, updated editions of some of them, so we don't need the old editions.
This is true.
Yeah. And disorganization is not one of Sailor Boo's strong points.
No, goodness gracious,
It's very frustrating.
Everything must be organized and planned.
Well, if it goes where it's supposed to be, it's perfect.
Yes. And I am the opposite.
So then that's why you gotta stop asking me, where's my hat? Where's my hoodie? Because I go, where did you take your clothes off? Because that's where it is. Wherever you took them off,
but
you'll
you don't
find
understand.
it there.
Like, we balance.
But I've
said it before. Like, you are organized, planning. Everything is put where it's supposed to be, kept clean. I balance you by doing none of those things.
But that makes me anxious.
I know.
We have a spot. I put a deliberate hook in the coat closet for your hat.
Yes, it's a Thor
never
hat.
there.
You bought me that hat like 12, 13 years ago, and I still wear it, and it is dirty, and I've cleaned it like 5 times, and it's still dirty and nasty, but I wear it because I love you.
But that's where the hat goes, and the hat's never there.
I know.
And then you go, where's my hat? And I get tired of picking it up, so I just leave it wherever you put it. Sometimes I try to deliberately forget where I've seen it.
Why would you do that to me?
As punishment, because you need to put it away.
But you know I need you.
But all you have to do is hang the hat up. You come in, you put your hoodie in the closet, and you hang up your hat. It's like Mr. Rogers.
Yeah, I mean...
It's perfect.
Sort of, but not really. Mr. Rogers didn't wear a Thor hat.
No, but he did wear a cardigan that he would switch for a hoodie.
I don't wear cardigans. I wear...
I'm going to get you cardigans.
Hoodies, Star Wars hoodies.
I'm going to get you indoor-outdoor shoes, too, like him.
We're rambling. We did it again.
It's your fault.
It's not my fault. You should have planned this out better.
It was planned, and you once again made a mess. So there. So
we're
done.
We're done. We are done
talking to you.
That's all we got. We're finished. That's all we got for you this time.
We're finished.
Oh.
Yeah. I'm putting the images into Discord for you right now.
The images of what? Us splitting up, going our separate ways?
No, the images I was talking about for the game. When it was still called Star Wars Bruno, which was its code name before Zero Company. Yeah, okay. So that's what it says on one of the images, is Star Wars Bruno, because that was the code name for the project.
Okay. All right, well, we're done. That's it.
Good.
I'm cutting it off.
You can't do that.
The
It's funny, but you can't do that.
I'm sorry.
Thank you.
That's all we got
everybody.
for this time. Thanks for watching.